Hello, everyone. My name is Nario Cantu, and thank you for tuning in for the Friendly Pharmacist podcast, starting now. Hi, everyone. I'm Nario Cantu, pharmacist and owner of Cantu's Pharmacy, and welcome back to the Friendly Pharmacist podcast. Today, I want to talk about a topic that truly deserves more understanding, empathy, and open conversation: mental health medications. Whether we're talking about antidepressants, anti-anxiety medications, mood stabilizers, or any medication used to support mental well-being, the truth is that millions of people rely on them. Yet stigma still exists, and that stigma often prevents people from getting the help they need. My goal today is to break that stigma, explain how these medications work, and offer encouragement for anyone who may be struggling or supporting a loved one. Let's start with something important. Taking a mental health medication is not a sign of weakness. It's not something to be embarrassed about, and it's not something that should be whispered about or hidden, just like you would take medication for your blood pressure, your thyroid, or your diabetes. Mental health medications serve a real clinical purpose. Depression, anxiety, and other mental health conditions are not personality flaws or something you should just get over. They involve real changes in brain chemistry, real symptoms that affect daily life, and real solutions that can help restore balance. Antidepressants, like SSRIs and SNRIs, work by regulating neurotransmitters such as serotonin and norepinephrine. These medications don't change who you are. They help your brain function the way it's supposed to. The same goes for anxiety medications, which can reduce overwhelming physical symptoms like racing heart, tightness in the chest, or runaway thoughts. One of the biggest misunderstandings about mental health medications is the expectation of instant results. These medications often take several weeks to reach full effect. During that time, it's normal not to feel better right away, and it's normal to have questions. The key is giving the medication time to work and staying in communication with your provider. Now let's talk about adherence, because staying consistent with mental health medications can be challenging. Some people stop taking their medication because they start feeling better and think they no longer need it. Others stop because of side effects that happen early on, even though those effects often fade with time. Some people stop because of stigma, comments from family, fear of judgment, or their own internal doubts. But stopping a mental health medication suddenly or without guidance can lead to withdrawal symptoms, a return of depression or anxiety, or even more severe repercussions. If you ever feel unsure about your medication, talk to your pharmacist or provider before making any changes. Support is another major part of this conversation. Having someone you trust, whether it's a friend, family member, therapist, or your pharmacist, can make all the difference. Mental health is not something anyone should navigate alone. At Cantu's Pharmacy, we regularly help patients understand their medication options, manage side effects, set up reminders, and stay on track with their treatment plan. Sometimes just knowing that someone is in your corner cheering for your progress can provide an incredible boost. Reducing stigma begins with simple, honest conversations like this one. It means recognizing that mental health conditions are real, valid, and treatable. It means acknowledging that asking for help is a courageous step, not a weakness. And it means understanding that patience, consistency, and support are essential parts of the healing process. If you or someone you love is struggling, please know there is hope. There are tools, there are professionals who want to help, and you do not have to go through it alone. Thank you for joining me on today's episode of the Friendly Pharmacist podcast. I'm Nario Cantu, and it's my privilege to help break down barriers, reduce stigma, and support you on your journey toward better mental and emotional health. If you found this episode helpful, please follow, share, and continue the conversation with someone who may need it. Until next time, be kind to yourself, stay connected, and remember that taking care of your mind is just as important as taking care of your body.